Hello, and welcome to Like a Native Speaker. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about chunking and the simple present. The simple present is the very first grammar tense that all English speakers learn. It's right in the name. It's the present. It's now, and it's simple. I go, you walk, he show. He show? Despite the name simple and present, every student I've ever seen has made the mistake he show or she do. Every student. Of course, when you're watching me, you're saying, duh, Ian, he shows, she does. You know that my example was incorrect. You know he shows, he does, and that's correct. But then, why do you make the mistake so frequently? It doesn't matter what country you're from, how long you've been speaking the language, your method of study, everybody screws this up. And I think the reason for that is that when we're creating a sentence in a new language, we slot in each word piece by piece, word by word. We think subject, he, verb, go. But because it's only he, she, or it that changes the verb to an S, it's very easy to drop that S, to forget about it. And this is where chunking comes in. Chunking is how a native speaker constructs their sentences. They don't make a sentence with each individual word. Subject, then verb, then object, then predicate, then blah, blah, blah. A native speaker will construct a sentence in larger pieces, usually a few words. That's called a chunk. Now, all students know some chunks. The best example is probably, how are you? When we make the question, how are you, we're not thinking question word, verb, pronoun. Okay, how are you? Okay, how are you? No, it's all one chunk. We know it as together. It is set. It's a unit. How are you? Another chunk that most students learn in the classroom is, can I ask a question? Even can I is a chunk by itself. It's two commonly used words that we can just put before almost anything. Can I go to the washroom? Can I borrow a piece of paper? Can I talk to you? Remembering words in these small groups or chunks makes it much easier to construct full sentences because you don't have to think about each individual piece. But how does that relate to the present simple? It's simple. Simple? Because it relates to the present simple because that S after a verb should be chunked with he, she, or it. Whenever you learn a new verb, try to connect that S. Say you just learned the word anticipate. Always think, he anticipates, she anticipates. You don't need to remember the construction for other subjects. I anticipate, they anticipate. It's just a base verb. You only need to know the word. But with he, she, or it, chunking in that S sound onto the end of any verb will help you sound more natural. The thing to remember, he plus S, she plus S, it plus S. You always need that S after he, she, or it. Okay? Okay? Okay. What are some other chunks that you've used over the course of learning English? These can be parts of sentences like can I or what do you, but they can also be complete phrases like how are you or I'm fine thank you and you. Please share your chunks in the comments and we can all use them to improve our English. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.